Can anybody guess what I have inside of this fairly small bag? Would anybody like to take a wild guess? Well, I'll tell you. Or better yet, so that you believe it, I'll show you. In this bag, I actually have several items. I have a water bottle, a makeup palette, essentials, and last but not least, I have a neatly folded and firmly rolled fitted bed sheet. Now, chances are each of us probably has more than one bed sheet, and it's kind of tricky to figure out what to do with the bed sheets that aren't actually on your bed. If you're anything like me, my freshman year, you probably just take your sheet out like this and just try to stuff it into the small storage space that you have, failing each time. So today, to maximize storage space in a way that also maximizes neatness in your room, I'm going to show you how not to have that problem again, so that you may be able to fold and neatly roll your fitted bed sheet in 3 easy steps. That's going to be spreading the sheet out wide, cuffing all of its vertices, and finally identifying a flat surface so that you may neatly fold and roll your fitted sheet. All right, so we're going to get started. Okay, so you're going to spread your sheet out. Ideally, you want it horizontally. Well, what I do is I take the sheet and I cuff it over both of my hands with my index fingers pointing outwards. Now, I'm identifying a problem that you all might not be identifying. It's going to be kind of hard to fold my sheet like this if both the cuffs on the bottom are not facing upwards. The top vertices should be facing downwards over your hand, and the bottom vertices should be facing upwards. It just makes it easier to fold and less of a hassle. So now I've got that problem fixed. It can be kind of hard sometimes. Now that I got that problem fixed, we're going to continue with folding our, Lord have mercy. We're going to continue with folding our bed sheet. Okay, so you're going to want to cuff your vertices, you're going to want to hug grandma and shake grandpa's hand. Did you see what I did there? I hugged grandma, simply folding my sheet in half, and shook grandpa's hand, putting the right vertex underneath the left. So ideally you'll have a loop made by that one action. You're going to take that loop in your right hand and put it under your chin. You're going to take your index finger while holding the sheet under your chin. You're going to take your index finger and the inside vertex and travel down until you find the next vertex. You're going to take that one and just do the same. Cuff it into your left hand. Finally, you're going to go with the outside vertex and just trace down, finding the last one, and just also cuffing it in your left hand. So these actions should have formed another loop. You're going to take your loops and your index finger and your thumb, and ideally your sheet should look like this. Now we're ready to put it on our flat surface and fold and roll it over. You're going to just lay it down, still holding the cuffs in your left hand with the loops in your right hand. You're going to lay it down on the table. Okay? So ideally your sheet now should look like a triangle with one curved edge. You're going to find the vertice and the curve and fold it in half. Okay? So now what it should look like is 2 sharp points, and on the other end still curved. You're going to flatten that curve and fold it over once into the middle. Now you're going to take your sharp corners and fold those over as well and flatten it, because now we're getting ready to roll. You're going to take the side nearest you into your hands and just knead it. Just knead it, knead it, knead it. And roll, roll, roll until you have a shape like so. Now that your sheet is neatly folded and firmly rolled, you are ready to pack it into your suitcase or just pack it into your drawer so that you can maximize space for other items. Because in reality, who wants their room to be what?